Hello everyone, so in today's video we will be learning how a hurricane forms. Pretty sure I did make a video about this about like a year and a half ago, but I was like 9 back then and I didn't really know very much about weather, and at the time I had only been studying weather for a little over 2 years. Now I've been studying weather for like 4 years and a couple of days or something like that. I started in March of 2020. So, probably know a little more. It's not perfect, but yeah. So let's get right into this. So as we start off, we have this hurricane, and obviously just to start it off, and this is what hurricanes are going to be looking like. So it all starts off actually usually in a desert. The winds pick up and they go onto the hurricane, which is where wind shear comes in. And the wind shear kind of slows down the hurricane so it doesn't get too crazy, but this also is used for the spins and everything like that. So it's very important for the hurricane to form. But there still has to be a low pressure system, which would kind of look like something like this area right here. This is like low pressure, and they also look like that. But this is basically what it would have to look like. Now, here's like the side of a hurricane, and in this red circle is usually where the sand is. Now, it's obviously going to be somewhere else around here, but it's on the top is what I'm trying to say. Now, it also needs warm waters because it can't just survive sand and other stuff. It doesn't just need water and low pressure and all that kind of stuff. It also needs warm water specifically. So obviously, like as you can see right here, here's the Celsius. Getting it to like 30 degrees Celsius, which I'm pretty sure is around like 80 something degrees Fahrenheit. But it needs to be 8 degrees or more, or like 28 degrees Celsius, I think it is, or more than that. So obviously, as we keep going, there's probably going to be a lot of hurricanes forming around these areas. But not so much in here or here. Because as you can see, this is like 28 degrees Celsius, which is starting to get into the 60s. And up here, it's also like getting even close to 15. So more like 17 degrees Celsius, which is getting into like low 60s in Fahrenheit. So this is why hurricanes cannot form out there at all. But what would happen if it does go on land? Most of you probably know, but just in case you don't, as it goes onto land, it'll just start to slowly dissipate. Not really that slow, kind of fast. But after about 2 days, it'll be completely gone. And that's basically how hurricanes form. But if we go all the way back to the beginning, you're probably wondering, well, how does this low pressure system even happen? Well, this low pressure system happens just when, so then the low pressure starts to form because rain is low pressure. And the rain happens when the clouds start picking up moisture. So if it's really humid somewhere, in the rainforest or something, the clouds are going to pick it up. It's going to start forming low pressure. And then it's going to push away those high pressure areas, which could actually make it go down because high pressure is pretty strong and much bigger than most low pressure areas. But the reason why it has this spin is because, so the low pressure is like this. The reason why it spins on most of them is because the way that all the winds in the oceans work in the result of the Earth's rotation. And the rotation is very, I keep getting the word oh my head, man. The Earth's rotation is very strong on the impact of the spin, and then that causes all the winds and everything, and the directions that those winds move in, and then that'll make it have this weird spirally effect and everything, and basically how it happens. So that's the main reason why it spins, and other than that, there's really not much else to talk about. And yeah, but some hurricanes can be really bad. And I guess that's the end of this video. And I will see you in the next Road to Rainbender.